Insidious, the Red Door, comes out next month, and now I'm going to be talking about all the Insidious movies every Sunday in preparation for that movie. And I guess we'll start with Insidious, which I had never seen these movies before. I don't really know why, it just never happened. There's a lot of horror franchise I've kind of missed out on. Now I'm kind of circling my way back to. And I do really love James Wan. James Wan directed a horror movie that's in my top 10 favorite horror movies, the first Saw. Really don't like the other ones, but that first one, phenomenal movie. This one, I liked it a lot, actually. And what I liked about this movie is James Wan is really good at taking these very factory made and produced movies, like a Aquaman, like an Insidious, like a Fast and Furious movie, and he's able to make it feel fresh and very unique and like almost like an auteur made it. Like, and if you don't know the term auteur is basically, it's kind of a made up term that people use to describe certain movies where they're like, oh, only Alfred Hitchcock could have made a movie like Psycho, right? Which in some ways is absolutely true, and not to discredit those kind of things. But yeah, it's basically an idea of like a film that's made by a director that's super in charge of what makes the movie basically. Even though films are collaborative mediums, and you obviously need more to that than this. But this is very much what James Wan does. James Wan movies wouldn't be the same without James Wan. The direction here is incredible. Just from the fact that this is a pretty generic demon possession movie. You've seen stuff like this a million times over, but he makes it feel so unique and fresh. There's tons of jump scares in this movie. How many movies have you seen with jump scares that are just terrible, terrible movies with all these jump scares? A lot. This one feels very unique and fresh, and it allows it to actually be pretty creepy. The sound design in this movie is one thing I really want to compliment. Incredible work with the sound design. It's just, wow, shit. If horror movies got nominated for Oscars, this is definitely one that when it came out should have been nominated for its sound design. It is great. The actual performances of the parents are pretty strong. Not as strong as I think they could be. You know, I feel like An Exorcist or a Poltergeist are both great examples of movies where something's happening to their child, and you got these parents that give really insane dramatic performances that are really good and add to the movie. Here, not so much, but it still works for what the movie has to offer. And yeah, I think the kid's good in the part. I think it all just works as a really creepy demon movie. If I do have one mild complaint, it's not a big one. I didn't really need to, excuse me, I got the hiccups right now. Did not need to see what the demon looked like. Just kind of took me out of it a little bit, but knowing some of the stuff that they've done in later sequels, I think it was necessary. So, take that for what you will.